Happy day, dear all. Welcome to my English class. In today's class, we are going to start with a new poem, Parrots in My Garden. So you can see beautiful parrots here, and we'll see what does the poet actually wants to say about parrots. Hope everyone are doing well. So now let us move on to the poem. Before moving on to the poem, we'll just start with the glossary. Flock, a group of birds. Flock. Flock. A group. Group. Of. Birds. Birds. Trim. Trim. Neat. And smart. Trim, neat and smart. Super down. Super. Down. Fly down to attack something. Fly. Down. To attack. Something. Super down, fly down to attack something. So let us read the glossary once again. Flock, a group of birds. You can see here the birds. This is called as flock of parrots. Trim, neat and smart. Super down, fly down to attack something. Now let us move on to the first stanza. When it's early morning, before it's really light, a flock of parrots flies across, looking trim and bright. So what does the poet see in the morning? Yeah, she sees when it's early morning. So when it is early morning, okay, before it's really light, so before everywhere the sun's rays are spread, at that time the poet, she says, flock of parrots flies across. See the flock of parrots, as soon as it is early in the morning, they start flying across, looking trim and bright. So they were looking very trim and bright. What is the meaning of trim, dear all? Yes, the meaning of trim is neat and smart. So the parrots, you can look at the image, they are looking so neat and clean. Okay, so the parrots were looking very trim and very bright. So once again, we'll repeat the first stanza. When it's early morning, before it's really light, a flock of parrots flies across, looking trim and bright. Can we sing it? Yes. When it's really morning, before it's really light, a flock of parrots flies across, looking trim and bright. Wonderful. Now let us move on to the next. So here in the first stanza, the rhyming words that we are having is light and bright. So these two are the rhyming words, light, bright. Second stanza. They swoop down on the juicy grams, which I love to throw. They are not afraid of me, the way they come and go. So what is the poet doing in the second stanza? They swoop down. We saw the meaning of swoop down, children. So what is the meaning of swoop down here? Fly down to attack something or to eat something. Okay. So the parrots here, they are swooping down. For what? For eating the juicy grams, whichever grains the poet is spreading on the floor. So they just swoop down. They come down to eat the juicy grams, which is their food, which I love to throw. The poet, she just loves to throw the grains to the parrots. That is, she loves to feed the parrots with juicy grams. They're not afraid of me. Why are they not afraid of the poet? Yes, because every day she is feeding the parrots with grains. So that's why they are not afraid of the poet. The way they come and go, really the way they come, they sit, they eat the grains, and finally what they do? They just fly away back to their houses. So the poet says, they swoop down, they fly down to eat the juicy grams, and which the poet loves to serve them every day. And they're not afraid of the poet because she is feeding them every day. And after eating all the grams, what do? They fly away, they go back. Okay. So here in this stanza, the rhyming words are throw, go. Okay. Throw, go are the two rhyming words here. Throw, throw. Go, go. Let us move on to the third stanza. Soon my lawn is clean and clear of every little grain, and then the parrots leave the place to fly back once again. So what does happen? When the poet, she spreads the grains on the floor, they fly down, they eat away all the juicy grains, and immediately the lawn, that is the veranda, the open space, okay? The open space is clean and clear. How is it clean and clear? Does anyone come and clean up over there? No. The parrots, they eat away all the grains which were spread on the floor. And of every little grain, every tiny grain is eaten by the parrots. So after eating the grains, what do? They leave the place. That is, they fly back. To fly back once again. So they leave the place, and what do? They fly back once again to their homes. They get back. Okay. So this beautiful poem is written by, see, she is the poetess Swapna Datta. What is the name of the poetess? Swapna. Swapna. Swapna Datta. Dutta. Datta. Okay, children. So this is about the poem. And in the third stanza, the rhyming words are grain, again. Okay, grain, again is the third rhyming word. So now let us repeat all the three stanzas once again. When it's early morning, before it's really light, a flock of parrots flies across looking trim and bright. They swoop down on the juicy grams, which I love to throw. They are not afraid of me the way they come and go. Soon my lawn is clean and clear of every little grain. And then the parrots leave the place to fly back once again. Written by Swapna Datta. Shall we sing it now? Yes. Okay, let us sing the poem. When it's early morning, before it's really light, a flock of parrots flies across, looking trim and bright. They swoop down on the juicy grams, which I love to throw. They are not afraid of me the way they come and go. Soon my lawn is clean and clear of every little grain, and then the parrots leave the place to fly back once again. Written by Swapna Datta. Dear all, I want you all to memorize this poem, and you have to record while reciting the poem and share it in the WhatsApp group, okay, your homework group. or to my personal number. Okay, so with this, we end the class. In the next class, we'll go in detail related to the grammar and the question answers. Until next class, stay home, stay safe. Bye bye.